During Black History Month, I often teach a lesson for kids of color that I've noticed really engages them, and I want to share it with you. It ties in literacy and art and confidence building, and it's really easy and fun and engaging. You could do this with students at school, or you could do it at home with your child. So all you need is a couple of books. One is called Honey Smoke by Monique Fields, and the other one is called More Than Peach by Bellen Woodard. And you need a box of Colors of the World crayons. So I give them the spiel that Black History Month, we're honoring a lot of people who have changed history for Black Americans in our country and for everyone for better. But also, it's not just about people who have died and done amazing things, but it's about people right now who are making history. So I want to make them believe that they can also make history in this world as well. So Bellen Woodard is a child, and she's now a teenager, I believe, and she made history by realizing that there are no crayons with her skin tone. There's just peach or flesh at the time. And so eventually Crayola and her worked together to create this amazing box of crayons, which is amazing. So let's say you read this book and then you go to this book and you talk about so what is the color of your skin? What would you name that if it's not peach? So this book is about this girl who goes on a journey figuring out her skin tone, and she eventually comes to the conclusion that it is called honey smoke, which is not an actual color. It's something that she came up with. So I want to empower kids to believe that they can also create a name for their skin tone. So then I bring out the Colors of the World crayons and I say, why don't you explore and see if there's a color that matches your skin tone here? And oftentimes kids are so creative that they will be like, there's not one that's exactly like mine. I want to name my own color. I was like, yes, exactly. So let me give you some paper. So then the kids get to color and shade in and maybe use paper towel to blend different colors together and discover a color that is much better fit for their own skin. And then I say, what's the name of that skin tone? So then you can have them name their skin tone. You can do it for your own skin tone. And then this kid decided to experiment with different names like dark oat, light brown, or ground. And then after that, maybe you can have a discussion of so how could you make history, right? So what are things that we can continue to improve? This one kid that I worked with was like, these 24 colors of crayons, that's good, but it's not good enough because I had to use so many to find my skin tone. So he made a poster, a call to action. We need more. The Colors of the World crayon still does not have my skin tone. I totally identify with that because there's not a lot of golden shades here that match my skin tone. So maybe they can make a petition. There's lots of things that you can do from there. But I hope that this lesson gives you inspiration for other ideas you could do during Black History Month that really helps build confidence, identity, and helps kids believe they can make history too.